What's up, pumpkin people? This week I'm going to be showing you Casper, giving you a full update on our giant pumpkin. I'm going to take you along as we do our fungicide treatment today, and we're going to be feeding a little bit of fertilizer from Plant Marvel Nutriculture. I think it's 15-5-30. Stick around, I'm going to show you how I do that, and then I'm going to take you around the pumpkin patch. I'm going to show you what the plant health's looking like. Today is August 20th. It's about 70 degrees right now. Fall seems like it's in the air. The humidity has come down a little bit over the past couple days. I think the heat's gonna be coming back next week, so hopefully the gains will pick up, and stick around. All right, we're gonna get started here. We have an ortho sprayer. I go more in depth on how I do all my spraying and nutrients. My other videos, check those out. So I'm just gonna rinse this out really quick, just from it's old leftover fish fertilizer from yesterday. So I'm just gonna take our Plant Marvel 15-5-30, and the point of this video today is just to show you kind of like my daily routine out here. A couple times a week I'm doing this. So 2, 3, 4, 5. This is gonna be like the speed version, how I do all this. So I just put 6 scoops of Plant Marvel into this ortho sprayer mixer. I'm gonna take my ortho. I'm just gonna spray regular water into this to dilute the powder that's in there. I just fill it all the way up to the top, see? It's mixing in and diluting as well as I do this. And I put the sprayer on here. This is always a little tricky. You would think after the 20th time I've done this, it'd get a little easier, but it really doesn't, for whatever reason. There we go, got it. Give it a shake. And so I'm going to test my EC. I got my handy meter here. So I'm going to start with 2 ounces per gallon of this solution. Let's see what it comes out. So I'm just going to spray it in here. I'm looking for about a 2 EC today. All right, turn on our handy EC meter. And we're just testing our solution. It's warming up. I think you can see it's about, was it 2.1? Good to go, let's feed it. I was looking for about a 2 today. I think that's 1,000 ppms. I have to go back and look at my chart, but I've been feeding about 2 EC every single time we fed here. But so now it's just, I'm gonna take you along how I feed, and let's get Casper fed, and then I'm going to show you, I'm going to mix up a little bit of fungicide. I'll bring you around for that. And then I'll just show you Casper really quick up close. But this week's video, like I said, is just to show you my daily routine out here in the pumpkin patch. All right, here we go. Got our solution. I'm going to start watering our pumpkin plant. So we're watering at a 2 EC, and as you can see, our leaves are pretty beat up back here in the back. I don't think it's a fungus, because up here they look okay. There's Casper. But we're just gonna continue feeding just like this. Evenly distribute around. We'll even water and foliar feed up there at the front of the plant. So this is how I just do that. So I'm gonna really get everything nice and watered in here. Give our plant some nitrogen, some potassium. Hopefully put on some more weight for Casper. Okay, so I just fertilized Casper with our solution that I showed you before. And then I went back with just regular water to wash off all the fertilizer on the leaves, so when the sun comes up tomorrow, it doesn't potentially burn our leaves. And so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna apply some fungicide, and today we're gonna be applying Daconil. This time of year, we're really fighting powdery mildew. As of yet, I haven't seen any, but you're gonna see as I give you an update on Casper. The leaves are just getting old. I think there's just the age, but for right now, I don't see any powdery mildew. So I think that's because if you watch my other videos, we've been alternating Daconil, which is our contact fungicide. We've also been doing a systemic fungicide, and then I've also been adding this companion, if I get the label to show, Companion Max, which are beneficials to help fight different funguses. So right now, I think our plant is, knock on wood, doing all right in regards to funguses. But what I'm gonna do right now is, all I did was I filled up just a gallon of water in this pump sprayer. You can find them at your big box store. Not too much money, but nothing really scientific here. So I do about 2 tablespoons per gallon of water. So I take this cap's about a tablespoon. I don't get too picky. So there's 1, and then 2. So 2 tablespoons per gallon is plenty. And then all we're gonna do is just walk around with our pump sprayer here, and we're gonna wet all the leaves and all the surfaces of the plant. And hopefully in the middle of the night it's gonna dry, and we should fight off all those bad funguses. So I'm gonna show you right now how I do that. All right, we got our solution here in our pump sprayer. Now all we're gonna do is just apply it to our leaves. A little extra just came out there. Just the air making it looks a little more white. So I'm just gonna rinse it off real quick. There we go. That's pretty much that. So we're just gonna walk around. So I think right now I'm just gonna spray my fungicide, and then we're gonna give you a little update on Casper at the same time. 2 birds with 1 stone, right? So starting at the top, the main vine here, looking all right. Main vine has stopped growing right now, but that's okay. I think all the nutrients are being pulled into Casper, which is great. So just continue on here, applying our fungicide. Just want to make sure you're getting the leaves just dripping, so you know they're well covered. I just do every leaf just like this. But as you can tell, the overall plant health as I'm doing this, those 2 leaves here, I've had some trouble with those past couple weeks, but hasn't really spread to these leaves. These leaves up in the front here are actually looking all right. So hopefully that's gonna give us a little bit of time to put on some more pounds. So I'll just pump this up a little bit more, loses pressure after a while, and just continue on. Let's get right into the main patch here. So yeah, there's Casper right there. Casper is weighing about, drum roll please, 550 pounds estimated. She's probably put on about 50 pounds this week. I'm just gonna take a break from spraying for a second. And you're gonna see the back of this plant is really rough. It's really rough right now. I've weeded pretty well in between all these vines here to give it some more airflow. I gotta trim off that leaf, right there. I gotta trim that guy off. But I don't know, the age of the plant, it's aging kind of quick. Let's spin around here real fast, hit these leaves as we go. I'm gonna come back here and I'll straighten out this vine, just tipped over in the wind today. Here's a look at the back of the plant. Those leaves just right in the middle on the main vine are just getting cooked. But you'll notice the front of the plant, it's not too bad. So I'm hoping we keep pushing. Let's go take a look at Casper up close over here. Oh, Keep hitting your fungicide. This is really important though. You gotta really stay faithful to this all season long. You gotta stay up on it. So I think once you start skipping weeks, that's when the stuff's really gonna set in. But there's Casper. Casper's looking okay here. I'm gonna put the sprayer down. But looking pretty good. I think it's 124 inches in circumference. So you look at these leaves, they're okay, but it's slowly progressing. See, it's getting kind of worn out and brown and kind of bloated looking, and it's slowly working its way. So it looks okay up front, but like I said in my other video from last week, I think the weigh off is September 20th. So I think this is going to be perfect. I think by then, that's literally a month exactly from now, is the weigh off. So I think this plant only got about 3 to 4 more weeks of growth here of really putting on some weight. But we'll see. I mean, these pumpkins can surprise you sometimes. They'll just keep growing if they have a little bit of good root system and some leaves to really help push it. But we're closing in on our personal best. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit more there. That's a little bit too much. There we go. Sorry about that. But doing all right. So hopefully you guys learned something today, just about the daily routine of what it takes to really grow these big pumpkins. You know, I have all my things over here. I got my Hanometer and my watering can. I measure my solution and my fertilizer, my Daconil, and my sprayer and the tape measure. But you know, I'm out here, you know, every day pretty much trying to keep up with this plant as best I can. But like and subscribe to our page, and keep tuning in for our weekly updates here. And I'm gonna hopefully we'll get another 100 pounds out of Casper before the weigh off comes. Until then, growing big.